Yes, guys, back with another video. So today, I'm going to be showing you how you can build an AI agent or AI caller for a roofing business. So either your roofing business or your client's roofing business. So to start off with, I'm going to be showing this on Synthflow. And I think Synthflow, whether you're a beginner or intermediate, I think personally it's the best AI voice caller out there. And you might disagree. That's okay. But I'll be showing you how to do it on Synthflow. So first I'll be showing you all of these here. Then obviously I'll be going into creating the agent and then testing the agent, and I'll also be giving you a free prompt, which is in the link in the description. So start off with, this is where you build your agents. Obviously you come to create agent. I'm not just going to do that right now. Here we have knowledge base, and the knowledge base consists of, you know, like your information around your business. So it'll be your name, what you sell, just stuff like that. Obviously, like just normal information like that. But prompt I'm going to give you, it should be good enough, and you shouldn't need a knowledge base. So we also have actions. So what actions do? So let's say you wanted to book the appointment over the phone, and you can only do this if you have a Cal.com account and a GoHighLevel account. So if you let's say you have a GoHighLevel account and it's quite popular, you just obviously connect it, which is really easy to do. And then you'll choose your calendar, and let's say someone wanted to book a time over the phone. Let's say 3 p.m. for your roof, like obviously whatever roofing problem they have, and then book it into your calendar for that time. Only if you have availability for that time. If it doesn't, obviously recognise that and then give it another time. But I'm doing for today. Let's say you don't have any of them. You can literally come down to send an SMS. You come to create, and you want to send your booking link through here. And under what condition it is, if the user, you have to say the user. If the user says they want to book an appointment, and then you'd put the SMS content in there. So thank you for, please fill out this quick form and choose a time that works best for you, or whatever your process is, and then obviously paste a booking link into there. You also have a call transfer, so you could transfer. Let's say someone wanted to speak directly to you, you could put your number there, but obviously validate it, and then the AI would transfer that call to you. And you also have an information extractor. Let's say you need to get people's emails, people's first names, last names, whether or not they booked the appointment, information around the appointment. If you were to send that then to a webhook, you'd come to information. Obviously, information extractor, press create, and stuff like last name, first name. Obviously, use email. You're going to use open question, and this is going to let the AI find that answer, and then you obviously give that examples. Yes or no questions are good or no. I don't really use single choice questions. So we also have workflows. I'm not going to be going over workflows, but let's say you wanted to create a webhook in here, or let's say you don't have a CRM and you have a Google Sheets maybe. You could collect clients' information through there. Let's say on like through their email, with their first name, with their phone number, whatever, and then get that information and maybe put it into a Google Sheets. I don't know. That's just an example. We also have contacts here as well. So let's say you do have a GoHighLevel account, and you can import your leads or your contacts from GoHighLevel, and literally have the AI call these leads. Like, or let's say you don't have a GoHighLevel account. Let's say you keep your leads in let's say a Google Sheets. You could download that Google Sheets as a CSV, and then just or import it into here. Next, we have phone numbers, and you could either buy a phone number from here, but they're only US numbers, Canadian numbers, and Australian numbers. They're really cheap though. They're only like $2 a month, from $1.50 a month. But let's say you're not in the US, whatever. You're in the UK maybe. You come down to integrations, and you're going to want to get an app called Twilio. And here you could get SMS capable numbers or voice capable numbers from whatever country, really cheap again. And then just connect your Twilio account here. So I think it'll be in your Twilio account dashboard. You put in your account SID and your auth token as well, and then you'll easily just connect it like that. So going down to the agents now. I will give you a prompt just in a second. I'm just going to go through these. We want to come to configure, and I've already set up the voice crack there. I've already set up the settings for it. So the agent name doesn't matter. You could have this as maybe like roofing agent or something like that. And roofing agent. It doesn't matter if you upload a photo. You want to keep it version 2.0. You're going to want to have GPT 4.0. This is just recommended. It's the best one definitely to use. Obviously, your time zone. I'm in obviously the Europe London time zone. You're going to want to have filler words like and this is going to make the AI sound uh, as if it's a real person, basically. You want to come over to voice, and you can just play the voices here. So let's play Jessica's voice, see what it sounds like. It may take a second, but I don't know if you guys can actually hear that, but you could just come into the other voices here. You might not like Jessica's voice, you might like Callum's voice. Yeah. But you can just go through there and look at through them voices. And let's say you don't like any of them voices, you can get 11 Labs. And if you don't know what 11 Labs is, it's basically like a voice AI, a voice AI, like it says here. And you could prompt. I was working with an agency in Norway, and they needed, you know, a voice that's with a Norwegian accent. So I'd have to go into 11 Labs. I don't have any Norwegian accents in Synthflow, so you'd have to go into 11 Labs, prompt a voice, which is a Norwegian or whatever voice, or you could look through the voices in 11 Labs and just connect that into here with an API key. So yeah, let's come back to the agent now and configure voice. Patience level, you're going to want to keep at 1 second. This is going to make the AI respond a lot quicker. A lot of these settings here you can just literally keep the exact same, apart from with the latency. So obviously, as I said, I'm going to be giving you a prompt in a second, but if you have the latency lower, then it's gonna, it may affect accuracy. Well, if you have it high, it's going to affect accuracy, but if you have it 0, then it's going to be more accurate. So it's going to be more accurate to the prompt that you give. So let's say you don't exactly use my prompts, or you could use my prompts, but you change stuff about it, and you have a certain SOP that you need to follow. Then you're going to want to keep it a lot lower, because if it's a lot higher, it can speak a lot quicker and it can reply a lot quicker, but it might not be as accurate to the initial prompt that you give it. So then core configuration, you want to max idle duration 15 seconds, because obviously you're paying for minutes on this, so you don't want someone to just be on the phone for ages and they might not be speaking, or you never know what might happen. So after 15 seconds, it will end the call. Idle reminders, you want to keep that between 4 and 6 seconds. So let's say someone hasn't spoken on the phone after 6 seconds, the AI is going to remind it, like, oh, are you still there, or sort of just something like that. And the pause before speaking, keep that at 0 to 1 seconds. Ring duration, I'd say between 4 and 6 seconds. You're going to want to seem like a human. We want this agent to seem like a human. It doesn't pick up instantly when someone calls it. And this is completely up to you. The call duration. I don't know how long the average you guys have. You keep this at maybe 10 minutes, maybe like 20 minutes. Like I said, obviously you're paying for like minutes. Well, and you're gonna want to keep transcripts on as well. So let's say you're setting this up for a client, or even for your business. You can put my prompts in, and maybe there's stuff about my prompt that you guys don't like. So you're gonna need to test it with like people on the phone or even yourself, and you can go over them transcripts and just see what went wrong with the AI and how you guys can make that better. So yeah, coming into the actual actions now, and that SMS action is actually after the call, and all you need to do is go to add action, send SMS, bang. It will just already place it in there. Just easy as that. Deployment, you're going to want to obviously connect your phone number in there, and then you could come down to calls. That's obviously where the calls are, making finding transcripts. But now I'm actually going to, go over and test this agent in a second, because obviously I need to show you the prompts. And like I said, it's in the link in the description. It should be either the top or the second link. But all you're going to need to do is input your company name, like the services you guys offer, just stuff around that. So because I want to help you guys as much as possible and just get these agents set up for you. I've also got it, you know, to handle objections, and it's sales trained as well. So let's say here's got I'm getting other quotes. That's a good approach. Basically, it's just going to try and get the person on the phone to book an appointment with you. So I'll test that now. So as you can see, the agent is now calling me.
Hey, you've called to Roof Guard Solutions. How may I assist you today?
Oh, hey, I was just wondering what services you guys might offer.
Hey there. We offer a range of services like leak repairs, full roof replacements, storm damage repair, gutter and fascia installation, and even free annual roof inspections. Anything specific you're curious about?
Yeah, so I actually have a leak, and could you tell me how much that might be?
Sure thing. Leak repairs typically range from 150 to 350 pounds, depending on the extent of the damage. Would you like to schedule a free inspection to get a more accurate estimate?
Yeah, yeah. Before I do that though, how come it's that expensive?
I get it. It might seem a bit pricey, but fixing leaks involves identifying the source, repairing any damage, and ensuring everything's watertight to prevent future issues. It's all about protecting your home in the long run. How about we set up that free inspection to see exactly what's needed?
Yeah, to be fair, that does sound good because I've actually had people in the past, try and fix my roof for the exact same problem. So how do I know you guys are going to do it all correct?
I totally understand your concern. We pride ourselves on quality and reliability. Our team is experienced, and we use top notch materials to ensure lasting repairs. Plus, our free inspection will give you a detailed report before any work begins, so you'll know exactly what needs to be done. How about we book that inspection for peace of mind?
Yeah, yeah. Can we book that appointment?
Great. I'll send you a text with the details to finalize the appointment. Keep an eye out for it.
All right, thank you. Bye. And obviously, because the action is it sends the SMS after, I will then get the SMS come through on my phone now. So that's it for today. I hope you guys got a lot of value from this video. If you all want this personalized for your roofing business or whatever business you're in, then just book a call with me below. But I hope you got value from this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.